UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Scout 1. What do we do about that monster?
We're just waiting for mission command.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Mage 2 is down. UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Scout 1. What do we do about that monster?
Break, now!
Missile.
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys won't do easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Guys are fast as hell.
Missile.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Missile.
But just that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Taking a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird.
Out of your ass.
What's going on here?
Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Missile, headed for a friendly.
Enemy on my ship. Wait.
Missile.
This one's all mine.
Missile.
Skeleton 1, Commander. You got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Gotta find the situation.
I can't get a lot. We'll pass this with exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile. Missile.
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
Missile. Missile.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Control ground. I'm breaking off!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Ignorance earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Yowza. Going for the loner. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Mage 2, locked. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Target is in range of guns. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts. Prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
He's fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
Ammunition
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Ammunition zero.
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Large wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Target is down.
This is where we lost. Damn it, I can't break away.
Fox 2. Mage 2, UAV down.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Red Golem and Mage Squadron initially. They'll go through.
Get your asses out. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
More great aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Don't think, focus.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt, and we'll pay it.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Ammunition zero.
The weak get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
A few seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can. Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? Not on my watch.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got the say. We owe him one.
You're mine. I'll make it quick.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. Lower your speed. 3,000 to carrier. Mage 2, bank right. 1,500 to carrier. You're approach looks good. Stay on course. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. H2, you're icing up.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Hold on. Icing.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Caution. Hold on.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Caution.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Icing.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there.
No problem.
Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
No change. RTV, going home.
And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
We're on high alert. Send
I'll do
interceptors
my
on the
best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Probably just a bug.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Are we under attack? No change.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Page 2, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Caution.
Locked.
Missile.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Caution. Missile.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
Missile.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile.
Page 2, target down.
Pull up. Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Pull up. Caution.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Missile.
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Pull up.
Half of the anti-air guns
Pull up.
down.
Missile.
Missile incoming.
Missile.
Page 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Page 2, walking.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. 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 Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
Bandit is in my sights.
All anti-air guns destroyed. Destroy the remaining SAM sites and secure the LZ.
Caution. Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
All SAM sites down. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Move up to me up to divings.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container! H2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Pull up.
Vehicle down.
Caution. Pull up.
Hostile on your tail.
Strap in. We're fighting against the
Mage 2, missile launch.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Hurley, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Caution.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond! Is Mr. Harling alive?
H2 is down.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container! Go to, hang in there.
Missile. Missile.
Box 2. Hostile eliminated.
Caution. Caution. Caution.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Pull up.
Shoot back!
Missile.
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Hurley, stay right there!
Missile. Missile.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Missile.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
Missile.
We'll pass out some exhaust before the enemy wears out.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Hurley down here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Take it up and
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do.
Column 2, evade!
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with. Bandit is in my sights. Screw it. There's no way we can provide adequate cover. I have one of my 6.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit coming at you.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Missile. Missile.
I got him. He's
Missile.
mine.
Missile.
It didn't connect.
Missile.
Good night.
Missile.
Column 1, box 2.
Missile. Missile.
3 remaining.
Flash, enemy drone.
Targeting range of guns. Missile launched. One remaining.
H2, status report!
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade!
Missile.
Radar lock acquired.
Enemy on your tail.
Missile.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us!
Missile.
Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Missile. Missile.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, get right there! Jacob's been hit!
Missile.
Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
Missile. Missile.
Shit! Rocket!
Missile.
Damn.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
We'll pass out some
Missile.
explosives before the enemy wears out.
Missile.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley.
Missile.
Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio.
Missile.
Let's get Mr. Harley out of here.
Missile.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Missile.